So I think a lot about being a young person. What are my classmates doing after school? And what are our young people doing who grew up here, who didn't grow up here, as they're deciding, where am I going to have a family? Where am I going to build a life and a career? And I want those decisions to be made in the 85th district. And I think a state representative's job is to go out and fight for our area, to provide the foundation for the kind of success that people want to build with their own lives. Ultimately, it's up to people to build their own lives. But I think the government's responsibility is to provide that solid foundation for a community. So what does that look like? It means taking advantage of the enormous amount of infrastructure funding right now that is available from the Trump and Biden administrations to invest in roads, bridges, public facilities. There's a beautiful pool down in Burnham. McClure's got I think they claim Pennsylvania's only free pool. We've got some really great institutions and foundations here in the community, but that need upgrading and that need support to get them into the next 20, 30 years. I think also, you've got to have good education. Our schools, they're preparing our kids for the future, but they're also bringing families to the district. They're keeping families here. I mean, how many people have I talked to in the district who, I came, I moved to Middleburg and I stayed so my kids could go to Midwest. Or, I moved to Lewisburg and stayed so my kids could go to Lewisburg or Selinsgrove. I mean, I think our schools have that kind of foundational role in a community. And they've seen, almost for my entire life, declining increases in state funding and increases in property taxes to compensate for that. They also see soaring costs for these cyber schools, for special education programs, which, we want good special education for kids. And that's, I think, always been a great thing about our public schools.